a milestone. It is a major celebration and also a thorough examination of the Harlem Renaissance and its everlasting impact on the arts of the 20th and 21st century. It reframes the movement, certainly also cementing its place as part of a global flourishing, the moment of where modernism started and where the Harlem Renaissance played such an important role. It is a celebration of Black creativity. Through over 160 works by leading artists of this time, the show really boldly underscores the pivotal role that the Harlem Renaissance played in shaping the portrayal of the modern Black subject. And indeed, with that, the very fabric of early 20th century modern art. What the exhibition makes clear, among many other things, is that the Harlem Renaissance refers less to a place, although of course there is one, but more to a time, and also a transnational spirit of creative camaraderie, of artistic vibrancy, of self-expression and pride. What we have now is a fantastic program lined up for you this morning, and we are thrilled to be joined today by Darren Walker, the president of the Ford Foundation, who has been an early champion of this project and whose support has been critical to make this exhibition a reality. Darren will share a few words in a moment. We'll also hear from Joy Bivens, the director of the Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture, to whom we are deeply grateful for essential loans and also, of course, for being such a trailblazing and important institution in and around the Harlem Renaissance. Thank you both for joining us today. We also hear, of course, from the exhibition curator, Denise Murrell, the Mets Murrell H. and James S. Tisch Curate at Large, who began developing this show, this idea, this concept, from the very first days on when she started here at the Met. And really this exhibition is her vision, her dedication, her hard work, and also based on her enormous energy in bringing together what is certainly the most sweeping, probably also important survey of the Harlem Renaissance that ever happened so far. As we know, the Harlem Renaissance wasn't just about the visual arts, and the show also makes that clear. It was also a whole movement of expression encompassing all the different arts.
This is a transformational moment for this institution, and thank you, Max, for your visionary leadership, for building on the past and embracing the future. This museum is a more excellent museum because you exhibited Carrie James Marshall, because you brought Wangechi Mutu's great sculpture to the facade of this museum, because you are presenting the Harlem Renaissance in all of its unique and imitable ways. I am so proud that we could do our small part in helping making this day and this exhibition possible. But there is one woman who deserves so much credit, and her name is Dr. Denise Murrell. And I must say, Denise, you and your amazing colleagues here at the Met, your curatorial colleagues, all of you have worked, as I have observed, so collaboratively. And I think your vision has been a source of inspiration.
These artists introduced imagery that refused prevalent racial stereotypes and injected new subject matter, historically marginalized and ignored, into the canons of our history. It therefore became a defining aspect of what makes modern art modern. The Harlem Renaissance evolved over the 2 decades of the 1920s to 40s, during which Black artists developed modes of self-expression based on the values and aspirations of the community itself. They portrayed all aspects of modern city life that took place during the early decades of the Great Migration, when millions of African Americans left their segregated rural South in search of freedom and opportunity in Harlem and expanding Black communities nationwide. This exhibition explores how artists associated with the New Negro movement, as the Harlem Renaissance was originally known, after influential writings by the philosopher Alain Locke and others visualized the modern Black subject. It reveals the extensive connections between these artists and the period's preeminent writers, performers, and civic leaders. At the same time, it reconstructs cross-cultural affinities and exchanges between the new Negro artists and their peers in Europe and throughout the Atlantic world, often established during international travel and expatriation. This complex and multi-layered story unfolds through portraits, scenes of city life, powerful evocations of Black history and cultural philosophy. Highlights include seldom seen works, as our previous speakers have all acknowledged, from historically Black colleges and universities, or HBCUs, and culturally specific public and private collections.